This is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good luck. Let's start the Jeopardy round. The first round of play today has these categories for you. Let's celebrate. Literary bears. Math. Judy. Parts of speech. And American history. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. Well, 66 plus 32. Yes, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad, and then press the A button to select a response. Yes. Choose again, Player 1. 73 minus 14. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yep. Player 1, back to you. 148 divided by 4. Okay, Player 1. Good. Player 1, 17 times 6. It's Player 1. You are correct. Please pick again, Player 1. 23 plus 8 minus 16. Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Dream when you're feeling blue. Dream. That's the thing to do. Dream. Okay, Player 2. That's right, way to go. Player 2, pick again. Rodney Dangerfield said, "When I was born, I was so ugly, the doctor slapped my mother." Ugly. It's Player 1. Right. You again, Player 1. I killed a man in Reno just to watch him die. In Player 1? Hey, you're right. Select again. We know you're very smart, but are you smart enough to know? Very. Yes, Player 1. Right. We return to you, Player 1. So when you're happy, hooray, or sad, aw, or frightened, eek, or mad, rats. Hooray, aw, eek, rats. Player 1? Correct. Player 1, pick again. After General Cornwallis surrendered at Yorktown, this American traitor accompanied him back to England. Yes, Player 1. Yes. Select again. In 1898, Americans were urged to remember the battleship named for this state. It sank in Havana Harbor. It's Player 3. That is correct. Player 3, back to you. This January 1st, 1863 document liberated all slaves in regions still under Confederate control. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's correct. You again, Player 1. The New Deal refers to the economic recovery and social reforms implemented by this U.S. president? Okay, player 2. Good for you. We return to you, player 2. In 1609, this captain was injured in a gunpowder explosion and lost his leadership role in Jamestown. Let's hear it, player 3. No. Any other takers? Player 1? No. Sorry. Anyone else? Yes, player 2. Good. You get to pick again, player 2. This literary bear started life as a real teddy bear bought as a toy for Christopher Milne. It's player 2. Yes. Please pick again, player 2. Created by Walt Morey, this docile bear lives in the Alaskan wilderness. Okay, player 1. Correct. Choose again, player 1. Yeah. It's the Daily Double. You are in first place. You need to select your wager. Okay, here is the clue. This bear got his name from the London train station where he was first found after arriving from Peru. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1. Player 1, back to you for our... On this doctor's island, you'll find a bear bull and an old woman made of vixen and bear. It's player 1. Good. Player 1. His story, The Bear, recounts an annual hunting expedition in Yoknapatawpha County, Mississippi. Player 3. Right you are, and you're back into some money. You again, player 3. The patron saint of lovers is honored on this annual holiday. Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct. Select again. Former U.S. Senator Gaylord Nelson founded this annual observance devoted to the environment. Yes, player 3. That's it. We return to you, player 3. Customs on this 121st day of the year include dancing around a pole and giving baskets to friends and family. Okay, player 1. You got it. Choose again, player 1. Collecting money for UNICEF on this holiday was begun in 1950 by a Philadelphia Sunday school class. Player 1. That's correct. You get to pick again. Meaning a coming, it's the period before Christmas that begins on the Sunday nearest to November 30th. Let's hear it, player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1, back to you for our next select. Her losing the Oscar for 1954's A Star is Born was called the biggest robbery since Brinks? It's player 2. Right you are. Please pick again, player 2. As Judy, this 1980 title character, Goldie Hawn said, "And I mean, look at this place. The Army couldn't afford drapes?" Yes, player 3. Yep. Player 3, you pick again, please. Judy Reyes staffed Sacred Heart Hospital as nurse Carla Espinosa on this Zach Braff sitcom. Here's the correct response. Scrubs. Player 3, pick again. From 1984 to 1992, Judith Light and this live-in housekeeper struggled over the question, who's the boss? Okay, player 3. Correct. Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue. She hit the top 40 in both 1975 and 1977 with Send in the Clowns. Here's the correct response. Judy Collins. The selection will be yours, player 3, when we return from this break. We start the Double Jeopardy categories with this one, Coffee Break. Starts with the letter J. I resign. Jazz nicknames. Right on, soldier. And did you plan it that way? All right, if you're ready, it's Double Jeopardy time. To cross the street illegally. Player 2. Correct. Player 2, back to you. Edward Ellington. It's player 3. That's correct. We return to you, player 3. Charlie Parker. Yes, player 1. No, sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? We're talking about Bird. Please pick again, player 3. John Burks Gillespie. The correct response is Dizzy. Player 3, pick again. Thomas Wright Waller. Here's the response we were looking for. Fats. You get to pick again, player 3. Julian Adderley. Let's hear it, player 2. Right. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. The first Starbucks opened in this city's Pike Place Market in 1971. Okay, player 1. Yes. Choose again, player 1. It's combat between two knights on horseback using lances. Player 1. Good. You again, player 1. Breed of cows named for one of the Channel Islands. It's player 1. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else? Yes, player 3. Hey, you're right. Player 3, you pick again, please. Gulping down 400 million cups a day, this country leads the world in coffee consumption. Let's hear it, player one. Ooh, sorry. That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player two. Yes. Player two, back to you. In the 1940s, this libation was invented at what's now the Shannon Airport as a welcome drink for visitors. Yes, player three. You got it. Select again. The brand called Chock Full of These dates back to 1932, when William Black opened a chain of coffee shops. Okay, player two. Yes. Player two, you pick again, please. Famously mild and expensive Blue Mountain coffee is grown in this island nation. Player one? Nope. Oh. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we were looking for. Jamaica. Player two, pick again. His August 8th, 1974 speech began, "Good evening. This is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office." Let's hear it, player one. You are correct. You again, player one. Many computer games use this lever. It's player one. Good. Player one. A green mineral or a fickle woman. Player one. No. Any other takers? Okay, player two. That's it. Please pick again, player two. In 1996, after 20 years managing the Dodgers, this man resigned. We're talking about Tommy Lasorda. We return to you, player two. In 1869, he resigned his Western Union operator's job to devote more time to his inventions. It's player two. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player one. Yeah. That's right, way to go. Select again. This Chief Justice resigned in 1986 to chair the Commission on the Bicentennial of the U.S. Constitution. Yes, player three. That's not it. Any other takers? Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. You get to pick again, player one. You may know the name of this woman who left NASA in 1993 to go into the business of advanced technologies. Player three? Right. Choose again, player three. A student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy. Okay, player two. That is correct. Player two, back to you for our next selection. This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Yes, player 2. Right. Please pick again, player 2. Answer? One of the daily doubles. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? What are you going to wager? Answer? Lew Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur. The lead is also yours. We return to you, player 2. Edward Gibbon was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing The Decline and Fall of this empire. It's player 1. Good for you. Player 1, you pick again, please. This Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include The Oresteia and Prometheus Bound. Yes, player 1. Good. Select again. Orbiting at about 67 million miles, it's the second planet from the Sun. Okay, player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, back to you for our... Its moon, Ganymede, is the largest in the solar system. It's player 1. That is correct. Choose again, player 1. Answer? The second daily double. You're in the lead now. What'll it be? Oh, sorry, no more than your current score, please. Here is your clue. The least dense planet in the solar system. It would actually float if you could find a big enough tub to put it in. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, pick again. In 2005, NASA experimented with a low-pressure greenhouse to grow plants on this carbon dioxide-rich planet. Let's hear it, player 1. Good. And the $2,000 clue? In 1781, it became the first planet discovered in modern times. Here's the correct response. Uranus. All three of you will participate in Final Jeopardy right after this. Everything depends on Final Jeopardy, of course, so let's take a look at the category, shall we? Word history. Please enter your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The Final Jeopardy clue is as follows. This term for a deadly substance may derive from the name of a love goddess. Your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Let's see your response. And that correct response will add... What did you say? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Congratulations, player one. You're the winner. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.